Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. The sun has actually managed to make an appearance this afternoon, so I thought I would make an effort and I would get my sandals on and I would get off to Blackpool and make you some videos, because it's a little while since we came to Blackpool. We've been so busy doing all things Cleveleys and organising events and fundraising and doing all kinds of different stuff that I just haven't had time or the energy, quite frankly. So I thought, right, I'll make the effort. And I'll get off. And look, they've got the lights on for us. They've got the lights on for us already. Can you see them just flickering and flashing up here? Just flickering and flashing. So I've just been to Spitfire Island, which is just at the other side of the tram, which I was actually thinking about catching, but I'm obviously not getting on that one. I've just been to Spitfire Island, so there's a nice new video for you to watch at that. We've got a nice close-up look at the brand new illuminations installation, which looks rather marvellous, I have to say. Just a word on this building as we sashay past. I think whoever has been redeveloping it must have run out of money, because the whole of this block that we've kept asking about, that I've kept saying, does anybody know what they're doing with this? The whole of this, I'm pointing the wrong way, aren't I? That block, them that are being built, is up for sale, and I think it was 650,000 for all the lot. So if you're a property developer and you're looking for a nice plum seafront location, I would imagine that that's got a fair bit of value in it. So I thought I'd just take a little stroll, because we don't very often come down this end of Blackpool. This is North Shore, just heading south from Gin Roundabout. So I thought, while I'm waiting for a tram, like that one that's just gone straight past, while I'm waiting for a tram, I'll do a little introduction to this video, and we'll go and have a look, and we'll go and see what's happening in Blackpool. So there's some new videos for you, some new videos coming up, and they will be online during the course of the next few days. We'll walk this way, and then you can see the view, because it's a marvellous view around here. It is. Can you hear the wind? It's quite blowy. It's quite blowy today in Blackpool, it is. But it's a lovely day. So I thought I'd leave all the paperwork and leave all the bookkeeping and leave all the Cleveley Town Centre stuff, and I'd come out and I'd gather you some videos. Right, I'll turn the camera around. I'll put a little bit of a spurt on and see if I can get the next tram. And I'll put a little bit of a spurt on, and we'll go and catch the tram, and we'll go and see what we can find in Blackpool. So don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications. Make sure that you've given the video a like, and then you'll find out exactly what we find on our travels. So let's go see what we can see. Speaking of trams, this is the blue plaque on the front of the Strand Hotel, which marks the spot where Alan Bradley famously got knocked down by a tram and killed when he was chasing after Rita Fairclough on Coronation Street. Roundabout here. Roundabout just there. Only we're not going to get knocked down by a tram. I'm going to go and wait at the tram stop, which is just at the back of these poles. And there we are, bus or a tram, take your pick. We have arrived at our destination. We have arrived at our destination. So I'm going to go and have a nosy now and see what we can find. Actually, I'm getting thirsty, and I didn't pick a bottle of water up before I came out, so perhaps that might need to be my first. That might need to be my first stop. It looks like Looks like the promenade's coming to life for this week's illuminations and whatnot. Looks like they're getting everything organised. All the posters up and everything. Got the village up on the festival headland. Let's go and see what's happening. So if you're coming into the TIC looking for your red arrow, you can have an ordinary red arrow, or you can have a gnat, which apparently was the previous one that they used in the displays. But the new one, the new limited edition Blackpool one, has not yet arrived. So I'm sure as soon as that flies in, it will fly out just as quickly. But you could have a collapsible dog bowl. Just what everybody wants. Collapsible dog bowl. Or a little teddy. Or a little teddy. Thank you very much, sir. See you again. Oh, hot dogs. Hot dogs and hamburgers. Yeah, another guy's just followed me and asking where the Spitfires are. Here's Spyro starting to appear. This is the one that you can walk down the tunnel of light. And there's the projector unit on the headland, ready to project the images onto the front of the Blackpool Tower building. Right there. So this year the switch on event is completely free, so you can come along to Blackpool Seafront and you can enjoy all of the entertainment without needing a wristband, without needing any tickets, without needing anything weird. And that is the projection unit, and you can just see up there, if I just zoom in, you can just see up there all of the big camera units which project their pictures of the slideshows and all the fantasy stories onto the front of the red brick Blackpool Tower. Goodness, it's like building site central. There's a separate video about the Holiday Inn and the tramway terminus, which if you're a subscriber you'll have had the notification for. And this is the next phase of Talbot Gateway. This is phase 3, and this is the new DWP office block, which you can see portrayed in the artist's impressions on these signs here, look. So this is bringing a considerable number of office-based staff into the heart of the city centre, and then they will use the shops, use the bars, use the facilities, and bring life to the town centre, along with all their clients, and that's the newly restored Hop Inn. And this is a building site to come, because this corner here, this is Cookson Street, that's the Regent, home of all kinds of fascinating goodies, well worth a visit if you've never been in. This is Cookson Street, and on this corner here, this entire block on this corner is being redeveloped as the next phase of Blackpool Multiversity. When I say next phase of Blackpool Multiversity, I mean the next phase of Talbot Gateway, so that is phase 4, and that is going to be a new all-purpose higher education level university building, so that's yet to come. But the architects have been appointed, I think, this week, very very recently. So with the architects appointed, they'll be starting to crack on at a pace with the project, and I think from memory it said that it was due to open in 2026, which seems an awfully long way away, but of course it's only about 3 years. But they're building this in the same way that they built the multi-storey car park on Central Car Park. So they're doing the sort of casting on site thing where they lift the shutter in, and before you know it, you've got a great big building, and then slot the steelwork in around it. That's amazing how quickly that's grown. Just come around this corner at the back of, what's it called? City Square, that's the one. And got the most delightful waft of fish and chips and vinegar. I would imagine they were from the sea on the left-hand side here. which of course we've done a food review at, and they are rather nice, their fish and chips. I have to say I'm going to have to lose some weight. Can't just keep eating and eating and eating. It's not good, is it? So all the tables are all ready for people to come out to work and come and get their tea. And it's still busy in the town centre. It's now, what time is it now? It's 4:15. Starting to thin out. Would you imagine most people are on the seafront by now? But there's still quite a lot of people about. And I'm going to head back down to the promenade to catch my tram back to the great metropolis of Cliff Valleys. After a lovely couple of hours in Blackpool. Listen, the seagulls are laughing at us. Look at this one down here. I think it's begging at itself, at its own reflection in the shop window. It's not quite learned what to do yet, has it? Busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy Blackpool. So I hope you've enjoyed that little wander around with me this afternoon. I'm guessing that's going to sound really noisy because the wind is blowing straight head on, and you can hear how windy it is, but it's lovely. It's quite warm, still warm. It's 4:15 and the sun is finally shining, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters, because we're sick of seeing grey skies, aren't we, and clouds. And these poor things are still working underneath the scaffolding, look, like the skips and all the building materials. So don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications. We're going across here while all the traffic's waiting. Hit the little bell for notifications. Make sure that you've subscribed. Make sure that you've done all that kind of stuff. And until next time, we will see you again soon. Who knows where we might be? Who knows where we might be? And we'll see you later. Bye for now.